2:31 in the afternoon, but I just got up from sleep, so it's like good morning for me. Today is the 7th of March, 2023. It's a bit frustrating, but alright. Today is the day that they do the reenactment of Jesus' death. An innocent man who did nothing but love, cared, and do his father's will, and they killed. Ever since growing up, during this time of year, I would feel so sad, saddened and hurt and angered a little bit, not at people so much as myself, because it's like you have a God that did this for you while you eat and you drink and you party and you have a very good time. He paid a heavy price for that thing. And the hurt that someone loved you so much and you hurt them like that hurts very much. And every year, ever since I was a little girl, I would feel that way around this time, not fully understanding what the Easter vacation was about, not fully understanding what was meant by his death and his resurrection, the ascension. I didn't understand it fully, but I just knew that I had a saddened feeling that just came over me every single Easter vacation, every time. And I didn't understand why. And I know it sounds crazy, but I feel as though I'm being pulled apart from something or someone that genuinely cares for me. And it's a reawakening and hurting up of feelings that I once had in the past, in the flesh, where everyone would say, you know, this isn't good for you, this person isn't good for your life, it's not, it shouldn't be that way for you, and all of these mean things. And I would wonder why, because you would know in your personal life what you have with this person. You would know the friendship, the number of years of good service, the goodwill, the well wishes, the goals, dreams, aspirations, the ambition that you both lacked, that you encouraged and fostered in each other, the life that you set apart for that person. And to be honest, when people saw that, they became envious of it. They thought that somebody like me didn't deserve someone treating her like a princess. She didn't deserve someone delivering food for her. She didn't deserve someone giving her pretty gifts. She didn't deserve someone allowing her to rest peacefully, comfortably until she was able to rejuvenate and go again. It's difficult in life to find people who truly, truly understands every part of you, the good, the bad, and especially the ugly. All right? And just know how to cope and know how to work around things. It's really difficult to find people that don't get easily angered at your success, but rejoice in it and are super happy when you achieve something. And even if you fail, they applaud the attempt because they see the good in it. They see the efforts that were put into it and the genuine intention to do good. And there's no, the world wouldn't receive it, the world wouldn't reward you, the world wouldn't accept it. But because they will, and they applaud your attempt, they do special little things to make you feel happy and proud of yourself, even though you're not regarded as a success in real life. And each time I find family members or friends or members of the public who would be like that, encouraging and a simple compliment and acknowledgement of something, I can feel interferences. I can feel people getting involved and trying to break it up and trying to just destroy every single relationship, even if it's just friendship. I think someone thinks I like them and I'm chasing after them when they are new to my life, my realm, my family, and what is a natural way of life for me and my family. I think this particular person who never had the upbringing of such life deem that I am pursuing them as a person, as an entity or something for a relationship, which is not true. What I like to admire and what I like to view and where I like to go hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. Ever since I was in my childhood days, these are the types of people that know me, grew with me, understand and listened. So whatever is doing this is new. It's a person and an entity that's new. And what they're doing, they're actually destroying genuine relationships. They came to put asunder division, to divide and conquer. So they're not helping, they're destroying. And if they do help, what they want is that the rewards to go to their people, and their people don't have the best interests of the poorest and most vulnerable in society at heart. All right? As a matter of fact, to them, those types of people are losers. They label them as dangerous and they just don't care. And it hurts because as a Christian person, we look at Jesus, we look at his sacrifice for us, we look at what he went through for innocent people, and not just innocent people, but the guilty ones. And that hurts the most because he gave his life for people like that. And when I see people like that destroying people's lives and living comfortably and without a guilty conscience, it makes me wonder, Jesus, was it worth destroying your life like that? Suffering like that and going through all that pain and suffering for people who just don't care about you or your people. It hurt. All right. And then we are told as Christians that we ought to do the same or be like him. Are we supposed to suffer for people who will hurt our children on our generational line? Are we supposed to keep caring for people who just don't care? When I give my word about helping people and doing something, I do it. I do it, and I've proven that time and time again. I do it. Even if I'm upset, my word is my bond. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. And it hurt. I promised I would always be a friend. I promised I would always do what's right. I promised I would always be a help unto people. All right? I made a lot of promises, and it's as though people are forcing me to break some of them. And it's not to break it to make me a better person or to make the people in my life or the people who genuinely care better people. They're doing it to take the place of what we develop as friendship and as collegial work relationships and Christian bonds. And not only Christian bonds, because I have some good Hindu friends and I had some good Muslim friends. They did the same thing, saying we were unequally yoked and any more Christian people in my life. And they did that to my relationships. Now that I have mostly Christian people in my life, why do the same thing again? So it's just a ploy to break up, to just put asunder to things that are good. And it's really hurtful. I hope you all have a happy Easter holiday. And I hope that what I am feeling right now, that feeling of failure, that feeling of hurt, and that feeling of being replaced, I hope that you don't ever have to go through those feelings, that you will always have a sacred, sound place with your relationship with God and your family and your friends and your work. Because when you don't have that, it hurts, really does. So I lift up Psalm 1 and I ask God not to let me be like the leaves tossed to and fro. Have a good day. Bye. Happy holidays.